This video has been prepared to present the Varagruha Krithis composed by Gayaka Shikhavani, Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Muthiah Bhagavathar. These Krithis have been rendered by Sangeeta Vidwan, Harikeshan Nallur, Vaidyalinga Bhagavathar.
शक्ति गणपति भजे हम सर्वतो भाग्यप्रदं शक्ति गणपति भजे हम सर्वतो भाग्यप्रदं शक्ति गणपति भजे सर्वतो भाग्यप्रदं शक्ति गणपति भजे गणपति भजे शक्ति भक्ति भाव सहित शक्ति भक्ति भाव सहित निज गान कलाधारं भक्ति भाव सहित निज गान कलाधारं रसललित दृशति नाम गीत अनुग्रहपरं रसललित दृशति नाम गीत अनुग्रहपरं धनि परि पवन परि धनि परि पवन पवन परि धनि परि धरि धरि गमनि धनि पवन राम परि शक्ति गणपति भजे तो भाग्यप्रदं शक्ति गणपति भजे भानुकोटिसमुकाशं पापहरं परमेशं भानुकोटिसमुकाशं पापहरं परमेशं दानवकुलहरणजनं सकलविघ्ननिवारणं दानवकुलहरणजनं सकलविघ्ननिवारणं मानित मूषिकवहं मानित मूषिकवहं मानित मूषिकवहं वशमोहनदेहं मानित मूषिकवहं वशमोहनदेहं दीनबालहरिवेश दिव्यसुन्दरकुमारं दीनबालहरिवेश दिव्यसुन्दरकुमारं धनि परि पवन परि परि धनि परि धनि धरि गमनि धनि पवन राम परि शक्ति गणपति भजे तो भाग्यप्रदं शक्ति गणपति भजे
Shakti Ganapatim. What you have just heard is the Kriti, a term which means creation, in the Raga Nata, invocatory of Lord Ganesha, is one of the 7 Kritis dedicated to the Lord of Obstacles, composed by Muthiah Bhagavathar. It was placed at the beginning of a project for composing Kritis on the 300 names forming the Lalita Trishati. It was never completed. Only the first, Jayakakara Rupini, had been composed by the time of his passing. This slide and the next one show the Bhagavatar in the stately attire of the court of Mysore, then ruled by Sri Krishnaraja Vadayar IV. It is said that visiting foreigners often mistook him to be the Maharaja himself. He liked to dress and use perfumes in a manner befitting the chief court musician or Asthana Vidwan of the Mysore Samsthana. The Bhagavathar was born in 1877 and passed away in 1945 at the age of 68. He was a Vaggayakara because to him words and phrases were but the means to concretize the abstraction that is the raga. Merely setting words to music does not constitute the act of composition, but bringing out the form of the raga swarupa could be, he is said to have opined. As a youngster, I had the privilege of watching him separate the dross of sentiment and emotionalism with which the raga swarupa is covered and pouring the clean melt into a formal linguistic mold for all of us to admire the concretized form that would emerge. I also had the privilege of massaging the back of Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Gayaka Shikhamani, Dr. Krithis of Muthiah Bhagavathar by lightly jumping on him while he was lying prone. Training to be a Ganapati for proper and loud chanting of the Vedic hymns, he not only acquired a deep knowledge of Sanskrit but also a trained voice, not uninfluenced by the deep resonances and pure tones of Western music. Swara delineations embodied in his compositions reflect the wonderful variations possible within our raga system. The unusual phrasing of his compositions fully exploits the grandeur of Sanskrit enunciation. Among his creations are the Chamundeshwari and Shivashtotra Shatakirtanavalis, several compositions in Kannada, Telugu and Tamil, as well as the scholarly work Sangeeta Kalpadrumaha in Sanskrit, for which he was awarded the honorary doctorate of literature by the University of Travancore, the first such degree to be awarded to an Indian musicologist. He has also authored the Sri Tyagaraja Vijaya Kavyam, a poem in Sanskrit on the life of Tyagaraja. The bas relief of the Navagrahas on a copper sheet shown here adheres to the classically prescribed features, including certain geometric designs. Since ancient times, humankind has observed the varied movements of the five bright planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn that can be easily visually detected against the stellar background in the night sky. The idea that such movements can affect human affairs, the basis of astrology, is perhaps of Sumerian Babylonian and not ancient Indian origin. The daily changes in the position of the sun and the moon were seen as important and were included in the panoply of the five. These seven were personified differently by different cultures, but their names have universally formed the basis of the naming of the days of the week. In the astrological mythological lore of India, this group of seven was expanded to 9 by including Rahu and Ketu. The nodal points are the moon's orbit and the ecliptic and collectively called Navagrahas, the 9 graspers. Specific forms of worship of deities whose spirits are welcomed into icons are common in India, respected in song because of attributed magical properties to such singing. The first compositions in the Carnatic musical tradition dedicated to Navagrahas, all in mellifluous Sanskrit, were composed by Muthuswami Dikshita late in the 18th century. The next composer dedicating his creations to the Grahas was Muthiah Bhagavathar, and 7 of his nearly 400 compositions fall into a group called Varagruha Krithis, compositions dedicated to the 7 deities of the weekdays. It is not clear why those dedicated to Rahu and Ketu were not composed by him. What you are about to hear are all in Sanskrit, and their manner of presentation will become clear as we proceed. Sangeeta Vidwan Sri Harikesha Nallur Muttaya Vaidyalingam, known to me familiarly as HMV, who passed away in 2001 at the age of 73, was a nephew of Muthiah Bhagavathar. His early training from the Bhagavathar himself matured under the tutelage of Vidwan K.S. Srinivasan, a direct disciple of the Bhagavathar, while his main career was as a professor of music at a provincial college in the town of Chittoor in Andhra Pradesh, he came to be well known not only as a serious classical musician and an A-grade artist with the All India Radio, but also as a one-actor comedian, a Vikatakavi or poet-humorist. Around 1967, I made tape recordings of the Varagruha Krithis during one of the many times Sri Vaidilingam stayed at our home in Bangalore. I was able to digitize these recordings only recently. This conversion has made the presentation of this video possible. The renderings are without the aid of Pakkavadyas accompaniments. They adhere closely to the original Muthiah Bhagavathar style. Without doubt, they can be appreciated by a select audience of connoisseurs. The purpose in preparing this video is to make available these as yet unheard Krithis to that audience. You have just heard the ascending and descending scales of Maya Mala Gaula that illustrate its Raga Bhava. In the next slide, the text of the Kriti, written in Devanagari Lipi, is given in the first column. A transliteration in the Roman script employing the Kyoto Protocol is given in the second. A translation, admittedly imperfect, follows in the third column. It is suggested that one follows the text and translation as the Kriti is being rendered. It is said that Sri Purandradasa it was who prescribed Maya Mala Gola as the most suitable raga for beginners. In the hands of Muthiah Bhagavatar, it catches fire. You will notice the sancharas he uses invoke the reverberations that intense fire generate as they burn up chunks of easily combustible fuel. The order of first presenting the raga lakshana on the violin while showing a line drawing of the graha and then commenting on the nature of the kriti will be followed throughout. The choice of a raga named Purnachandrika is only too appropriate for the Kriti on the moon. Points to note here and in the Kritis to follow or the use of the second syllable alliteration like Chandra, Indra, Sandra, and occasional clever sprinkling of rhyme. The moon is thought of as being verily a ball of butter just taken out of Kshirambudi, the ocean of milk.
Chandram Bhaje Kanti Sudha Purna Chandram Bhaje Kanti Sadram Sudha Purna Chandram Bhaje Kanti Sadram Sudha Purna Chandram Bhaje Kanti Purnachandram Bhaje Kanti Purnachandram Bhaje Kanti Sudha Purnachandram Bhaje Kanti Sudha Purnachandram Bhaje Indradi Deva Bharanam Indradi Deva Bharanam Indradi Deva Bharanam Indradi Deva Bharanam Rudra Shankara Jata Bharanam Rudra Shankara Jata Bharanam Chandram Bhaje Kanti Sadram Sudha Purna Chandram Bhaje Kshirambudhi Navanitam Ramaramana Manojatam Kshirambudhi Navanitam Ramaramana Manojatam Ayaradhita Harikesham Ayaradhita Harikesham Ayaradhita Harikesham Radhita Harikesham Tarakadipa Mokajijam Tarakadipa Mokajijam Chandram Bhaje Kanti Sadram Sudha Purnachandram Bhaje
Angaraka literally means a chunk of red hot coal. Muthiah Bhagavathar aptly refers to Mars both as the serpent ornament of Shiva's matted hair and as a bright ruby in that quarter of the sky. Why Ritigola, more suited to make an appeal for good sense to prevail, was chosen to couch this Kriti to Mars is intriguing.
ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಜಟ ಭೋಗ 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 ಗಗನ ಭಾಗ ಪದ್ಮರಾಗ ಗಂಗಾಧರ ಜಟ ಭೋಗ ಗಗನ ಭಾಗ ಪದ್ಮರಾಗ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಪ್ರದಭೂಮಿ ದಯಾಪೂರಿತ ಮೃದುತಮ ಹೃದಯ ಭೂಮಿ ಪ್ರದಭೂಮಿ ದಯಾಪೂರಿತ ಮೃದುತಮ ಹೃದಯ ಮಾಮಕ ಪಾಪ ನಿಜಮಯ ಮಕರ ರಾಶಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಮಾಮಕ ಪಾಪ ನಿಜಮಯ ಮಕರ ರಾಶಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಸೇವಕಮಾಪಾಲಯ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಸೇವಕಮಾಪಾಲಯ ಶ್ರೀಮಾನಿತ ಹರಿಕೇಶ ಸೇವಕಮಾಪಾಲಯ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ ಆನಂದ ಪೂರ್ಣೆ ಅಂಗಾರಕ ಮಂಗಳಮೂರ್ತೆ
Muthuswami Dikshita calls Buddha as Chandratarasuta, son of moon and star, while Muthiah Bhagavathar simply calls him Rohineya, from Buddha's mother's name Rohini, one of the 27 wives of Chandra. He describes him as having defeated Manmatha, the mind churner of love, in handsomeness. He follows the orbit set by Harikesha, Lord Shiva.
रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं मोहमायातीतु मायातीतं मोदमय विग्रहं मोह मायातीतं मोदमय विग्रहं मोह मायातीतं मोदमय विग्रहं मोह मायातीतं मोहमय विग्रहं मोह मायातीतं मोदमय विग्रहं मोहमायातीतं मोदमय विग्रहं देहि शोकापहं दिव्यकवितावहं देहि शोकापहं दिव्यकवितावहं देहि शोकापहं दिव्यकवितावहं देहि शोकापहं दिव्यकवितावहं रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं पुस्तकाञ्चितकरं भूतमणिमयमकुटं पुस्तकाञ्चितकरं भूतमणिमयमकुटं मस्तकं कन्यकामिथुन राजधिपतिं मस्तकं कन्यकामिथुन राजधिपतिं निस्तुलदयामकुट निरवद्य सुमतिं निस्तुलदयामकुट निरवद्य सुमतिं निस्तुलदयामकुट निरवद्य सुमतिं निस्तुलदयामकुट निरवद्य सुमतिं शासहरिकेश घनशासनाचितगतिं शासहरिकेश घनशासनाचितगतिं शासहरिकेश घनशासनाचितगतिं शासहरिकेश घनशासनाचितगतिं रौहिणेयं बुधं रूपजितमन्मतं रौहिणेयं बुधं
teacher of the Devas is Vachaspati, the lord of speech. He radiates rays that carry the sound sensation of ultimate release. Conversely, he can also lead to a form of meditative loneliness. Expert in the governance of the realm of Indra, he hurled down those evil-minded ones that are immersed in materialistic ways, termed as the followers of Lokayata Niti. The Kriti cleverly exploits the curse of the raga Sahana.
वाचस्पतिं भजे वरदं देवं श्रीवाचस्पतिं 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 भजे मोचामय वचरस मोचामय वचरस मोचामय वचरस मोचामय वचरस मोचामय वचरस मोचामय वचरस श्रीजीवितरणशीलम् मोचामय वचरस श्रीजीवितरणशीलम् मोचामय वचरस श्रीजीवितरणशीलम् मोचामय वचरस श्रीजीवितरणशीलम् वाचस्पतिं भजे वरदं देवं श्रीवाचस्पतिं भजे पाकविसाम्राज्यपालन भीषणम् पाकविसाम्राज्यपालन भीषणम् लोकायत नीतिनिगत लोलदानवहनम् लोकायत नीतिनिगत लोलदानवहनम् कांत शुभदं को मेरिकमणि हारं कांत शुभदं को मेरिकमणि हारं श्रीकामुक हरिकेश श्रीकामुक हरिकेश श्रीकामुक हरिकेश श्रीकामुक हरिकेश श्रीकामुक हरिकेश श्रीकामुक हरिकेश सेवानिरतमुदारम् श्रीकामुक हरिकेश सेवानिरतमुदारम् श्रीकामुक हरिकेश सेवानिरतमुदारम् श्रीकामुक हरिकेश सेवानिरतमुदारम् वाचस्पतिं भजे वरदं देवं श्रीवाचस्पतिं भजे
The mentor of the Asuras, decorated with brilliant diamonds, confers riches, enjoyment of the fine arts, and royal pleasures. The Kriti exploits the graces of the Raga Shri. In this Kriti, as well as the next one, certain astrological particulars are mentioned. Shukra is the lord of Taurus and Libra, and Shaneshwara is the lord of Capricorn and Aquarius.
Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhargavam Chintayamagam Cheyase Bhuyate Simatita Vaibhavam Cheyase Bhuyate Simatita Vaibhavam Shri Bhargavam Lobha Moha Mata Lola Viduram Lobha Moha Mata Lola Viduram Sobi Hiramani Davala Shadiram Sobi Hiramani Dhavala Shariram Shri Bhargavam Chintayamagam Cheyase Bhuyate Simatita Vaibhavam Bhargavam Yagayogamaya Vibhudikaram Yagayogamaya Vibhudikaram Ragatalalaya Ragaviharam Gatalalaya Ragaviharam Yagayogapalam Harikeja Palam Ragayogajani Lalita Kalararam Boga Janita Lalita Kalararam Suragadiyana Yogamatita Sambrajadayinam Bhagavathar.flv Paramanandam Bhaginam Rishatularasinat Vedani Punagaja Turagadiyana Yogamahita Sambrajadayinam Bhagavathar.flv Paramanandam Bhaginam Rishatularasinadam Shri Bhargavam Chintayamagam Bhagavam.
Saturn, the beloved son of Lady Shadow, is Shaneshchara, the slow mover. In his capacity as friend of Yama, he relieves one of the travails of the world full of illusions. He is also the one who intervened and saved Hanuman, the man of the broad jaw, son of the wind, when he, as a young lad, jumped too close to the sun and got struck on the jaw. The grandeur of the raga Begada is fully brought out in this Kriti, composed in the style of Muthuswami Dikshita.
Chaya Devi Priyatanayam, 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 Sada Smarami Savinayam, Chaya Devi Priyatanayam, Sada Smarami Savinayam, Chaya Devi Priyatanayam. Maya Maya Jagadaya Sagaram, Maya Maya Jagadaya Sagaram, Maya Maya Jagadaya Sagaram, Maya Maya Jagadaya Sagaram, Magendanil Manigaram, Magendanil Manigaram, Chaya Devi Priyatanayam, Sada Smarami Savinayam, Chaya Devi Priyatanayam. Shamanaso Shaneesharam, Shamanaso Shaneesharam, Amitananda Harikesha Priyam, Amitananda Harikesha Priyam, Kamaniya Deham Kagavagam, Kamaniya Deham Kagavagam, Kamaniya Deham Kagavagam, Kamaniya Deham Kagavagam, Vimalam Maruti Bhakta Varana Pravina Madara Kumbharajadipati Chaya Devi Priyatanayam, Vimalam Maruti Bhakta Varana Pravina Madara Kumbharajadipati Chaya Devi Priyatanayam, Sada Smarami Savinayam, Chaya Devi Priyatanayam.